Senior Night 2025 at East Carter High School. Senior number 24, Quentin Johnson.
I'd say thank you to my coaches, past and present, for making me the player I am today. After high school, I plan to attend the University of Kentucky and major in kinesiology. His advice to underclassmen: make the most of these moments together to look back on and cherish later on in the future. Senior number 24, Quentin Johnson. Senior number 44, Joseph Allen Cooper. To help me grow as a person and to help me along the journey. After high school, I plan to attend West Liberty and pursue a career in psychology. My advice to underclassmen is to put your all into life, and it will be given back to double. So keep taking days and growing. Ladies and gentlemen, senior number 44, Alan Cooper. Fans, just on behalf of everyone here, coaches, fans, young men, I would like to say thank you for your dedication to this program, everything that you've contributed to East Carter here over the years. We are truly appreciative of both the great young men that you are. Congratulations, seniors, 2025.
Kool TV proudly presents East Carter Raiders basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside for countdown to tip-off for exciting East Carter Raiders basketball live on Kool TV.
Welcome to the campus of East Carter High School on a very blustery and cold Friday. It's been cold all week. It snowed 2 nights out of the 5. Tough travels in the morning, but it's cleared up, and we're ready to play some basketball here in Grayson. Spencer Hutchinson on the call. It is senior night, as some of you may have saw earlier in the broadcast, and Fairview's made the trip from Westwood. This will be the third time the Eagles and Raiders have met this season. The first time, East Carter, a 58-51 winner against Fairview, and in Westwood, a 61-49 win for East Carter. Teams are down the floor warming up as coaches and officials meet right at midcourt. We'll take a break and be back here on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here on Kool TV. As teams continue to warm up down on the floor. Looking at some of the stats going back in this series, Fairview has not beaten East Carter since 2011. It was a 55-48 win for the Eagles. That game was in Westwood. So 14 years since the last time Fairview defeated East Carter. As coaches and captains meet at midcourt. And a lot of familiar faces down there. Of course, it is senior night, and East Carter with 2 of the seniors on the basketball team with Mr. Cooper and Johnson, multi-sport athletes here at East Carter. Of course, played for Coach Tim Champlin and had a really good run with them over the past 4 years. So let's meet tonight's officials. Brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology for complete eye care, including surgical and medical management of eye disease. See the doctors at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Lane Hughes, Nathan Sutton, and Kenny Kegley. I know Lane Hughes very well. He's a great guy. So the formula is simple for East Carter. You win tonight, you build a little momentum, and then you're going to go to Elliott County and play in the 62nd District Tournament, and you're going to play a team that whooped you on your home court. You're going to play Morgan County, and things will have to go different if you're going to punch your ticket to the regional tournament. That's where we're at, folks. It's regional tournament time. We're going to play a district tournament first to figure out the field. Fairview is going to take on Boyd County. That game will be Monday night. The winner of Boyd County Fairview will take on Ashland, who gets the bye per Rose Hill not being in the district tournament. Of course, you can see the entire 63rd District Tournament on Kool TV. That will be at Raceland. James Collier will have it, the girls and the boys, the whole way. So I think the boys begin on Tuesday, but the girls are on Monday. And if you have any confusion on the brackets, James Collier tweeted those out earlier this week. And Raceland will take on Greenup in the boys' side, and Russell and Lewis County will play Tuesday night. Man, whoa, what a game that's going to be. There's going to be a team left out of that district that could beat half the field at the region tournament. That's what it's going to be. So we'll take another break and be back here on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website, or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Welcome back here to Kool TV as both teams have made their way back to the locker room. Looking at other games going across eastern Kentucky. Lewis County's got to make the trip to Bath County. Of course, Fairview's here at East Carter. Floyd Central is at Pikeville. And, of course, it's been all over the national news, local news about the flooding going on down the mountains. And, of course, here at Kool TV, we want to express our prayers and thoughts down there as it's just really just a terrible situation. And it seems like that it happens more often than it has. So hopefully there's a lot of people that show up, because I think they're doing some type of fundraising down there. West Carter's going to go to Greenup. Raceland is at Nicholas County. Circle that game. That's a big game. Nicholas County's got a good team. And Boyd County is at South Laurel. That's not necessarily right down the road. Now let's meet tonight's starters. Okay. As now the fans are begin to file in. The section over here where our camera and our equipment is nearly full. Of course, it is senior night here at East Carter, and of course, games all week were kind of wiped out with the weather, and it seemed like that once that initial wave of snow came through, you know, you're like, oh, well, that wasn't too bad. And it seemed like the second wave was worse, especially where I live at. I feel like we had more snow Thursday morning than we ever did Wednesday. So it's just one of those things you just never know, and snow is a very frustrating thing to forecast, and I'm sure all meteorologists across the country are tired of trying to predict snowstorms, and it seems like this winter it's been one after another. We either get 2 inches of rain or 6 inches of snow, and it's alternated for the last 6 or 7 weeks. So now we'll meet the starters first for the Eagles of Fairview. Starting at guard, number 1, Turner. Starting at guard, number 2, Daly. Starting at guard, number 5, Smith. Starting at forward, number 3, Reese. And starting at guard, number 0, Shope. Now for the Raiders of East Carter. Shout out to James Collier and his graphics, man. Every broadcast we get just better and better and better. As you can see, the starting lineups for the East Carter Raiders across your screen. This is next level. This is next level. James is trying to outgrow us here at Kool TV, and he's surpassed the amateurism of it, and he's gone full professional on us here. My goodness, that's the first time I've actually sit and watched it. I watched a little bit of it on the text. Listen, we can't run that anymore. We need to go back to our old graphic. So, we met the starters for both teams, and we met the officials. We'll take another break and be back here on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Welcome back to Kool TV. Now joined by our producer, sports director James Collier. James, if Fairview's going to come in here and get an upset win over East Carter, a team that's already defeated them twice this year, what needs to happen?
Take care of the ball and limit turnovers. That's the most important thing, especially with the way that East Carter has kind of shown that it's going to play over the last 5-6 weeks. It's slow it down, grind it out, really execute well in the half court, and they're patient enough to run a set for 35, 40 seconds if it needs to. And that's where, when you get into a game like that, a team that maybe wants to go a little faster, if things don't start falling early, you kind of get a little impatient. And it's always like, okay, we got to go quick because we're not getting our opportunities. So I think for Fairview, try to find no empty trips on the first couple of buckets. Most importantly, you cannot have turnovers out top that leads to rate or runouts. For East Carter, just do what you've been doing over the last few weeks. Try to jump out to a lead and then set down, execute that offense, take care of the basketball, and more importantly, execute when you have an opportunity to score off those turnovers and transition.
One thing I would add for East Carter is you have a clear mismatch, especially down low in the paint when you put Burton and Cooper down there. Use your length to your advantage. I feel like sometimes East Carter, like you said, there's been times, not really necessarily lately, but there's been times where they feel like, oh, we've held the ball too long, we're going to have to do something with it, which is not the case.
I think tonight the ball has to go through the post to keep Burton and Cooper in check. I think Cooper's going to get the start. Burton will come off the bench, senior night and stuff. But the keys to having the ball going through the post, if you can get some of those jumpers, it's going to open up those outside shots for those guys. And guys like Grant Meanix and Caden Tussey will have those driving lanes. But the thing that's going to be key on those driving lanes, Cooper, Burton, McGuire, whoever's on that backside, when that backside help comes, they've got to be ready to catch the basketball on those dishes and get those easy layups.
And if I'm Fairview, I'm sitting in a 2-3 zone until East Carter hits enough outside shots where I'm not running.
Yeah, and you're going to pack it in too.
Yes.
So you're going to play help side all the time.
Yes.
You're probably going to have to front Cooper for the first part. You're going to front him, help off the backside. And the big thing for East Carter is when you see that happening, you've got to recognize, you've got to skip, get that help side ball to that other side where you get the mismatch and those open looks.
We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll play basketball here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Welcome back to Harold L. Holbrook Athletic Complex here on the campus of East Carter High School in downtown Grayson, Kentucky, as the starting lineups are being announced overhead. Of course, you've already met the starting lineups. James put out a graphic that we need to copyright as quick as we can. Here we go. I mean, that is nice, James. Really, that looks good, man. Sorry, I was sitting here watching it. We have a monitor here at our broadcast. So I can sit and watch it, and man, that is really something. It seems like every day we're getting better. As the starting lineups announced for the Raiders of East Carter. And me and James Collier were watching in pregame the Manning who rolled his ankle back in the All-A tournament. Manning looked good in pregame. So is that something that we might see during this game as Mr. Manning gets some minutes and didn't look like the ankle was bothering him at all. So Lane Hughes making sure the basketball's got air in it over there, and right in front of the WGOH broadcast table. And looks like Cooper is going to jump against Reese. Ball is in the air and tap is controlled by the Raiders. That tip brought to you by the Ashland YMCA, open 24 hours a day and offering programs for everyone. Check out the Ashland Y. Tussey has it up top, and Fairview starts out in man-to-man. Inside out, McGuire now gives it back out to Tussey up top, guarded closely by Smith. Over in the left corner. Down low, Cooper. They went right to the block, James. This time, Fairview makes a good defensive stand there, and the rebound goes off to Smith. There's that 2-3 zone, that extended 2-3 zone that East Carter, man, their top half and their bottom half kind of move in sequence, and it's really difficult for offenses to get anything going. And we've seen the likes of Lewis County and Russell and different teams really struggle against this 2-3 zone. Fairview being very patient, though, not forcing any passes, and that's the way you got to play this, is not get cabin fever and feel like you got to shoot up a bad shot. Smith fires a three. This one's way off the mark. It's rattled around and controlled by McGuire. Hands it to Tussey. Tussey heads off to his left, now cut off by Smith. Smithy is guarding him really close. Minix now out front to Johnson, over to Tussey. East Carter had a chance there to come up with some points and just couldn't do it. Tussey pounding that right-handed dribble, looking to get past Smith. Smith's been very good defending thus far. Now Tussey gets a step and lays it in. Tussey's first basket of the game. East Carter's first points of the game. It's 2-0, Raiders lead. Daly brings this across, gives it off to Turner. Turner drives the lane, puts up a tough shot off the side of the backboard, no good. Tussey runs down the rebound. East Carter's got 5-on-4 break. McGuire spins, drives the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound goes off to Daly for Fairview. Daly looks to drive, nice take. Tough runner, gets it to go. We're all tied at 2. These two teams played twice already this year. Both of them are pretty good games. The difference, though, is Manning played in both of those games. Johnson gives it off to Minix over in the left corner. Now out front to McGuire. McGuire cut off. Now Minix looking to drive. Loses the possession. Smith strips it away. Smith racing down the middle of the floor. Puts up a shot that's no good. And the rebound goes off to Tussey. Tussey doesn't have numbers. Looks to drive anyway. Teardrop floater off the glass. No good. Rebound goes off to Daly for Fairview. Daly's going to walk this one across and give it off to Smith. East Carter trying to not play in the hands of that senior day funk as you see it across the state. Senior night team just really struggles anytime there's a senior night, even if you're at home. And see if East Carter can break out of the shell here pretty soon. Daly in the lane just inside the free throw line, hits again. Daly with all of Fairview's 4 points. They have a 2-point lead now. Tussey walks this one across. Gives it off to Minix. Minix, they have a nice play set up down there for Cooper. Just couldn't do. You're going to have to give it to Cooper. I think he's got such an advantage with weight and size and length that you're going to have to make Fairview respect his presence down low. That was not a good pass, as this one's going to go back to Fairview as Reese broke it up. Johnson tried to save it in, and it'll be a turnover East Carter. This Turner will check out. It looks like Manning has checked in.
That's number 1.
Kind of thought we'd see him in this game. Manning looked good in pregame. Manning has it up top. This really changes the way that you have to defend Fairview. Oh, Daly's shot is blocked out of bounds by Minix. Burton has checked in for East Carter. Shope inbounds to Manning. He has over in the right corner, working against Johnson. Spins in the lane. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound goes off to McGuire. Fairview wanted a foul. Minix has it. Over to Johnson. Long three. No good. Fight for the rebound underneath. Won by Burton, who puts it off the glass and in. Burton and Tussey now both in the scoring column. We're all tied at 4. 3:11 left here in the first quarter. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson, State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson, State Farm Insurance. And turnover Fairview. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Pure Point Auto in Greenock. From oil changes to multi-point inspections to full engine swaps, Pure Point Auto can do it all. They also mount and balance tires and cut program keys. Pure Point Auto, 2109 Ashland Road in Greenock. Each Carter will have possession. Neither team's really been lighting up the scoreboard. Of course, the last time we were here for a home game, East Carter was able to muster up a whole 5 first quarter points. Trying to beat that right here. Can't get it to go as Minix. And the rebound ricochets off Burton's chest and out of bounds. The first quarter just has not been the friend of East Carter's offense. It just hasn't been. Smith's going to walk this one across. They're trying to trap him right at midcourt. Smith gets it off to Manning. Manning looks to drive. Down low, Turner. Can't get it to go. Rebound goes off to McGuire. Tussey drives past everybody, lays off the glass and in. Nice set there for East Carter. They have the lead at 6-4. Tussey with 4. Daly finds Reese. Reese drives baseline. Cross-court pass to Manning. Manning drives baseline and has his shot blocked from behind, but he is fouled. And the foul will go against Minix. That is his first and team first. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Grayson Funeral Home, 49 McCoy Road. Is family owned and operated. Their large, spacious facility seats 300 in the chapel and has over 2 acres of parking. For more information, visit GraysonFH.com. That's Grayson Funeral Home. Manning rattles in number 1. Can tie the game right here. Manning now with 2. Daly with 4. That's the only Fairview Eagles on the scoreboard. Burton, Thomas Burton, has checked in for East Carter. Wearing that shoulder brace. Wraparound pass, Johnson. Johnson looks to drive. Tough runner. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, though. Creates some space. Puts it up and in. Of course, Johnson, one of those guys I've spent a lot of time covering his games over the past 2 or 3 years. Went all the way to Bell County during football season. Went all the way to Bracken County during basketball season. So, Reese, Turner, Manning now looks to drive, cut off, back out front to Daly. East Carter's defensive intensity has picked up over the past 30 seconds. Daly gets a pick up top from Turner. Daly looks to drive and sell, puts up a tough shot that's no good. Rebound goes off to Burton. Tussey racing down the left side of the court. Looks to drive, cut off, feeds it back to Burton. Top of the arc, 3, good. Malone Funeral Home 3 for Burton. It snuck through the hole in the net that they haven't fixed yet. Burton now with 5. The lead goes to 11-6. East Carter's on a 5-0 run. Turner got in trouble, feeds it out to Daly. Now Manning has it, drives the lane, puts off the glass and in. Man, Fairview missed that. Fairview missed that when Manning was hurt. Manning now with 4. Burton gives off to McGuire, out front to Burton. William Burton directing traffic, guarded closely by Reese, looking to drive. Picks up his dribble, fadeaway shot, no good. Time expires here in quarter number 1. 11-8, East Carter leads over Fairview. We'll take a break and put 8 minutes on the scoreboard to our left and right when we come back here on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back out here on Kool TV. Ready to start quarter number 2. East Carter showing some signs of life offensively there towards the final couple of minutes of quarter number 1. Of course, the last time we were here, we went to the half tied at 13. That was really something. 26 combined points between the teams at half. Lowest scoring first half I had ever seen. Fairview has the possession to begin quarter number 2. Smith has it up top and gives it off to Manning. Manning drives the lane, picks up his dribble, now back out to Reese. Reese looks to drive, gets in the lanes, out of control. They're going to call a jump ball, but this should have been a travel. He'll go to East Carter regardless. So a Fairview turnover, one of those things that we talked about in the pregame that can't allow to happen. They're already trailing on the scoreboard. McGuire, Malone Funeral Home 3, no good. Rebound offensively by Minix. Now Tussey left corner 3 hits. Tussey now with 7. He leads all scores. A Malone Funeral Home 3 by Tussey. 14-8 East Carter. You're not in the danger zone yet if you're Fairview, but it feels like this possession has to result in points. Daly looks to drive, puts up a tough shot, batted around, and it's controlled by Burton. Feeds it off to Minix. Minix racing right down the middle of the floor, stops, almost walked, gives it off to Burton, mid-range shot, no good. Tapped around, and it should go to East Carter, and it will. Fairview wanted to walk, I don't know. I think he did a good job of putting on the brakes there. Tussey the inbound underneath his own basket. Gets it into a wide open Johnson, who puts it off the glass and in. Johnson now with 4. The lead swells to 8 at 16-8. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sparks Funeral Home, 203 West Main Street in Grayson, caring for our community, locally owned and operated. That's Sparks Funeral Home. Of course, we're here high and top Harold L. Holbrook Athletic Complex and the Papa John's broadcast table. Minix up top. Guarding Daly, who puts between his legs, and they're trying to ISO. They want Daly in the lane. There he goes, Daly. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Daly hits the deck. Tussey runs down the rebound in the right corner. Ahead to Minix. Minix fires. 3 hits. Malone Funeral Home 3 for Minix. Timeout Fairview. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So we played the whole first quarter, and only 1 foul was whistled in the first quarter. We've made it through 2 minutes of the second quarter, and neither team has still yet to be called for a foul.
Just jinx the crap out of it.
As I had to say that because, listen, if we were on... Listen, Lane Hughes and that officiating crew down there, Lane Hughes lives in Lawrence County, and they play basketball down there. And listen, there ain't going to be no touch fouls called tonight. Shout out to Lane, been friends with Lane for a long time. Great guy and great official. Fairview will have the possession. They're behind 19-8 now as the lead swells to 11. East Carter currently on a big run, and now you're in the danger zone if you're Fairview. Smith has it up top, guarded closely by Minix. Now gives it over to Shope for fires for 3 hits. Big time 3 there. Needed that one. Thomas Burton checks back in. McGuire in the right corner, guarded closely by Manny. Down low, Cooper. Just nothing you can do. Lays off the glass and in. course, I believe Cooper's going to go play football down at UPike. And, boys, let me tell you something. You're getting a heck of a football player and just a great athlete. You can see what he does on the hardwood, too. Moves extremely well. Very fast feet work and does a really good job with his hand and eye coordination. That's a really good pickup for UPike. Daly got away with the travel in the lane, but they're going to call foul against McGuire. .448 here before half. East Carter holds a 10-point, 21-11 lead. And Daly will go to the line and try to bring this back to single digits and does. Two for two for Daly. The lead's down to 8, 21-13. And Burton will walk this one across. Minix. Guarded closely by Shope. Now gives it off to McGuire. Almost lost it. Feeds it off to Burton. It's Carter. This is the way they play offense and defense. They'll like to muddy the water a little bit. The defensive intensity is picked up for the Eagles. It's going to cause a East Carter turnover. Smith gives it off to Daly. Daly in the lane. Teardrop floater, no good. Rebound cleared by Burton, who gives it off to Thomas Burton. Nobody picked him up. He'll drive all the way to the lane. Put it off the glass, no good. Cooper's right there, though, to put it off the glass and in. Cooper now with 4. Of course, he's celebrating senior day, as is Mr. Johnson. Of course, last year's senior day, that was a big one. With the Scott twins and Blake Call and Evan Goodman and Sexton and some other guys. Man, that was, and Lane. That was a special group. Smith up top, gives it over to Daly. We're under 3:30 now left here in the first half. Daly in the lane, sweet spot. No good this time. Rebound goes off to McGuire, hands it to Burton. Or you get a foul against Daly. It'll be his first and Fairview's first of the game. With 3:17 left here in the first half. Johnson checks in. And Tussey checks in. On the floor for Fairview is Smith, Daly, Shope, Manning, and Reese. Johnson heads over in the right corner. Now back out front to Minix, over to Burton. East Carter trying to get it down low to Cooper. Cooper spins towards the basket, gets position, and just, that's almost automatic. Cooper, 6 points in the paint. And the lead swells to its largest of 12 at 25-13. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Jason Greer, Attorney at Law. Happy to sponsor tonight's game. See Jason for estate planning and personal injury. That's Jason Greer, Attorney at Law. And by Ison's Cards and Collectibles in old downtown Russell. I'm telling you, if you're ever in the area or you just want to make a drive, go to Ison's Cards and Collectibles. Man, they've got all kinds of interesting things in there. That is an old downtown Russell where the old Ironton and Russell Bridge used to be at. Manning. Nice move by Manning, just couldn't finish. Man, when he turned the corner, he met a brick wall in Mr. Cooper, but Manning stuck with it, and you wouldn't expect anything different. Manning, of course, the quarterback for the Fairview Eagles, turned the corner, and he's not any stranger to contact, absorbed it, and still made a nice play and earned his way to the free throw line. First one away, and it's good. As Lane has checked in for the Raiders. You know you're getting old when you see people's little brothers checking in. Second one's away, and it's also good. Leads at 10, 25-15. Tussey Up top, gets a pick from Johnson, heads off to his right, gives over to Minnix, right corner. Malone Funeral Home three is good. It's going to take him a minute to finish the net. Well, not when Smith's on there. He'll reach up and grab it. Minnix second triple. He has 6. Lead goes to 28-15 now. Smith up top, gives it off to Manning. Manning looking to drive, gets a step against Johnson. Tough runner, hits. Man, he's got a quick step there. Manning coming off the bench leads all Eagles in scoring. I have Manning with 8. Tussey looks to drive. Nobody helped defense there as Tussey will drive it all the way in and put it off the glass. Tussey now with 9. He leads all scorers. It's 30-17. Oh, nice move. We're going to hand check down the baseline. Just over a minute left. The foul will go against Johnson. That'll be his first. And team third. Manning. We'll get another foul. This one will go against Minnix. Be his second. The Shope will check in for Reese. Turner to inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Shope, who's already hit a big triple for the Eagles. Shope tries to drive baseline, tries to give it back out to Daly, and it's intercepted by Thomas Burton, who will drive to the rack and put up a shot that's blocked by Daly. Rebound goes off to Manning. Oh, what a spin. Put off the glass and in. And a steal. Fairview trying to crawl their way back into this. The lead's at 11. Hold this for the final shot. Daly has it. East Carter got a little careless there with the ball and a little sloppy defensively. Manning took full advantage. Shope wants another 3. This one's good. Second triple for Shope, and all of a sudden the lead, which was once 15, has been whittled down to just 8, and Cole Brammer's seen enough. And puts back in the starters here with just over 5 seconds left. Tussey at the front court. Tussey gives it off to Minnix, who fires at the buzzer. No good. We'll go to the half. 30-22. East Carter leads over Fairview. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table here high atop Harold L. Holbrook Athletic Complex on the campus of East Carter High School. We're at the half. It's 30-22. East Carter took an 8-point lead at the half. Looking at some of the scoring first for East Carter. Cooper with 6, Minix with 6, Tussey with 9, Burton with 5, Johnson with 4. For Fairview, Manning led all scorers with 10, Shope added 6, and Daly added 6. So only 3 Eagles right now in the scoring column compared to East Carter's 5, but it looked like there for a moment, man, Fairview was going to get blown out. The lead swelled to 15, really looked uncomfortable offensively, but having Manning come back in the game, having back active changes the attitude of this team. Man, he's a difference maker. He's a stud. He's a very, very good athlete and a guy that's going to be a problem for the 16th region for years to come. Just a guy that's got a quick first step. He spins in the lane very well. He wants to go baseline. Of course, last time these two teams played was in Westwood. Manning went to the half with 10 points, didn't score again. East Carter went man-to-man. It really bothered Manning. Really bothered, I believe it was Reese who had 10 also at the half. And neither of those two guys scored. East Carter was able to take the lead back and build it to double digits, and Fairview was never able to claw back into it. So 30-22, 8-point lead for East Carter here at the half. We'll take another break and be back here on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table. Now I'll bring on our sports director and statistician and meteorologist and graphic designer, James Collier. And James, one of the things you said at the pregame was Fairview had to take care of the ball. They did, but they still found themselves down by 8.
Yeah, only 3 turnovers in the first half, but getting absolutely killed on the glass, 16-5. East Carter with 7 offensive rebounds. And one of the keys I said for East Carter is they've got to play through the post. And by doing through the post, that's going to open up some of those driving lanes for those attacks. Well, you look at your 2 leading scorers for East Carter. Alan Cooper has 6. Caden Tussey has 9. Grant Meanix has 6, and he's got a couple of good looks on outside shots, and it's because they're clogging everything up because everybody's getting in there. William Burton jumps off the bench. He splashes in a quick 5 when East went on a 5-0 run. So it's the understanding the concepts of what works, what's going to give you those shots that you want, and what's going to give you the points that you need. And that's the most important thing for right now for East is just continuing to be patient, working through the post. And for Fairview, it's, again, you got to get on the glass. I mean, I think it's probably the biggest thing that Cameron Conley's talking about his team right now is when you're losing by 11 on the glass, that's a hard night at the office.
So, you go back in the first half. It was 30-15, and you said, oh, boy, Fairview's going to have to do something. Finished the half on a 7-0 run. How'd they do it?
Well, they got it out in transition. They forced a couple of Raiders turnovers. He Carter with 5 turnovers in the first half. But it's just, you force those turnovers at midcourt, which leads to those easy runouts. And the big thing they've gotten to, they're getting a good ISO there with Manning that East is not getting in the position. He's really beating his guy off the dribble. He had a couple of times there that he got matched up. He had Quentin Johnson on him out top, and he just took an explosive step to the right, and he was to the rim. And that's the thing is that you've got to, if somebody's got a top like that, somebody has to slide over to help. But I think if Manning stays hot like he has here in the first half, East is going to have to do something, either more pressure up top with him getting the basketball, or the biggest thing is they're going to have to sit down on his right side and force him everything left. They're not going to give it that right side up because that's obviously the side he wants to go to.
If you're Fairview, one last thing, you go into the half down 8. Is there a sense of urgency early on here in the third quarter?
I don't think there's a sense of urgency, but I think that it's something that you have to build off of what you did there to end the half. It's obviously that Jace Manning has found something on some of those explosive drives to the back of the rim, but you've got to work the thing through him. But the big thing is a couple of things for Fairview. They've only shot three three-pointers. They've hit 2 of those.
Yeah, Shope has both.
And both of those have been good looks. The thing I think they have to do is that build off the Manning drive, kick for Shope on the outside, give him those open looks, because East Carter is going to force themselves into having to help whenever Manning tries to play downhill. It'll be interesting to see if East Carter stays zone or if they try to really get up. Man, they could go to a 2-3 zone matchup, which gives you a little bit more freedom out top. But the thing is, when you go 2-3 zone matchup, you have to communicate, because when you get the switch, if somebody misses it, somebody doesn't get under, somebody get over top, you got an easy lane to the basket.
I fully expect East Carter and Coach Colbrammer to go man, especially to begin the second half, just see where it goes. And you saw the frustration of Coach Colbrammer at the end of the first half with only a few seconds left. Substituted everybody. It would be easy for him to say, oh, okay, we'll go to the half. He didn't do that. He showed his frustration. So we'll put 8 minutes on the scoreboard when we come back and start this second half here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic, saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that chocolate chicken, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm time out. Yeah.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table. Both teams have made their way back out on the floor, ready to play this second half. And as you heard from, I about called you Coach James Collier as you talked to Coach. Yeah. As you heard from James Collier, some of the keys here in the second half. And here's some of your first half statistics. As you said, you killed on the glass, 16-5, and just can't do that, especially offensively. I don't know what East Carter's second chance points are. I don't think it's a whole lot. But there for a while, East Carter built their lead up. But, man, Fairview's 7-0 run there in the first half brought it back down to 8. And Coach Kool was not happy with his team. Now, let's set the stage. The last two times these teams have played, the first time they played a great game, went back and forth. East Carter was able to get the win. The second time these two teams played, Kool came out and ran man defense, something that he hadn't done a lot that whole year up until that point. That game was back in December before Christmas, and it really, really affected Fairview. The length of East Carter was a problem for Fairview and really restricted their driving lane, something that Fairview took well advantage of in the first half of the year against a 2-3 zone. To beat a 2-3 zone, the ball has to move. The ball has to move quickly. You have to get it inside out. You've got to be able to move this defense around to where these holes open up, and you've got to attack the hole when it opens up. East Carter, it'll be interesting to see what they do defensively to begin half number 2. Fairview will have the possession. Now they're going to sit in 2-3, James. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 2-3 zone for East Carter. Smith has it, gives it off to Manning, who leads all scorers with 10. Now Smith up top. Bailey over to Manning. Now I have noticed something about this 2-3 zone. It has changed. Nice pass down low to Reese, just couldn't finish. Rebound goes off to Burton. The post defenders are backing down. They're really close to that baseline to try to defend a backdoor cut. Johnson has it up top, feeds it off to Burton. Burton guarded closely by Reese. Burton backing down to Reese, spins towards the glass, off the glass, no good. Rebound goes off to Daly. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kirk Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kirk Robinson State Farm Insurance. Spencer Hudson, Trey Collier, James Collier here on the campus of East Carter High School on a late February day, a cold day, but it looks like, and I'll say this and James will shake his head, that the worst of winter is behind us. He shook his head. Tussey comes down with the rebound off the missed shot, puts up the shots, no good, tapped around and controlled by Minix, who throws it off Daly out of bounds. It'll stay with East Carter. James, you don't believe in Groundhog Day? He saw a shadow. It's an early spring. Minix.
If he saw his shadow, it's 6 more weeks of winter.
Well, he saw his shadow. What's that mean?
It means 6 more weeks of winter.
All right, well, we got 3 more weeks of winter. But next week's all in the 50s. We'll take it. Heck, we'd take temperatures in the 40s at this point.
Here's the thing. If you look at the time between Groundhog Day and the first official day of spring, it's 6 weeks. You're welcome.
Manning up top, still trying to get a grip on this 2-3 zone. Manning drops past everybody, puts up a tough shot off the glass and in. 12 points for Mr. Manning. The lead's down to 6 at 30-24. East Carter left their offense in the locker room. They got to get going. Johnson in the lane, gives out to McGuire. He'll drive, kicks it out to Tussey. Tussey now gets a step on Smith. Teardrop floater, no good. Rebound, controlled by Burton. Tough rebound, puts on the glass and in. Burton now with 7. 32-24. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Pure Point Auto in Greenup. From oil changes to multi-point inspections to engine swaps, Pure Point Auto can do it all. They also mount and balance tires and cut program keys. Pure Point Auto, 2109 Ashland Road in Greenup. Out top, Smith has it directing traffic. They're trying to spread this defense out. Each Carter's done a really good job. They want to ISO man. They're going to put him right here at the free throw line. Daly looks to drive, puts up a tough shot. That goes. Daly and Manning still the only two Eagles other than Shope to score. Shope with those 2 big triples. Got to get him the ball. Minix. McGuire now looks to drive. Nice take. Good floater in the lane by McGuire. Timeout, Coach Cole Brammer. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. McGuire's first basket takes the lead back out to 8, which was the halftime deficit. And if you're Fairview, you're not feeling, like you said, a sense of urgency right now. You're exchanging baskets. The lead's not growing, but you're not cutting into it either. I don't think that you can go into the third quarter or the fourth quarter down 8. I think you're going to have to – this has to be a 4 to 6 point game. We just got a scoring update. Brownlands girls over Boyd County at the half, 27-13. Of course, we watched the Lady Raiders, Coach Matt Clark and the Lady Raiders beat Rowan County's girls on this floor not that long ago, but get absolutely crushed by Boyd County. Smith will walk this one across, and East Carter's kind of extended that 2-3 zone, and it's going to result in a Fairview turnover. Tussey comes down with it, drives the glass, and puts it up and in. Tussey now with 11. Smith all the way in the front court to Reese. Reese gives it back out to Daly. Daly double team. It's going to be another Fairview turnover. Johnson comes down with it. Johnson drops coast to coast, lays it up and in. 2 quick baskets for East Carter. The lead swells to 12. Timeout Fairview, and it's a 4. We'll take it with them. Be back here on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table as we have guys already. Short story. James made us submit all of our final polls yesterday. What a time to do it before all the games are played on Friday. Well, with some of the results at the half here going across the area, we have some people of Kool TV who have decided that they want to change their polls. We're not doing it. And James said absolutely not, so we'll stick with it. Truthfully, I don't care. Manning, nice spin in the lane. Gets the drop, man. There he is again. Manning, 4 points in her second half, 14 in the game. Leads at 10, 38-28. Midway, well, a little past midway here in the third quarter. McGuire cut off. Minix wants a Malone Funeral Home three. No good. Tapped around, controlled by Johnson. Tussey comes down with it. Tussey looks to drive against Smith, gives it off to Minix, who gives it off to McGuire. McGuire feeds it off to Johnson. Johnson, free throw line jump shot, too hard. Rebound goes off to Burton. Another opportunity is no good, but he has fouled. Second chance opportunities. Fairview needed to come down with a rebound there. They just couldn't do it, and the foul will go against Daly. His second, the only Fairview Eagle with fouls. Gets them both. 1-1. The lead's at 11, though. 39-28. Here comes that defensive pressure again. It's going to be close to another turnover. Manning said, I'll take that. Tried to go behind his back, and it's tipped away. Controlled by East Carter's Minix. Manning tried to get it back. Down low, wide open. Burton puts it off the glass and in. Burton now into double figures with 10. Smith to Daly. Shope. Cross-court pass, Manning. Manning tries to drive baseline, cut off by Johnson. And the shot's blocked from behind by McGuire. Maybe he wanted a foul, but McGuire was called for a foul. A very similar play against Russell, and it was a bad call. I was at the house watching it. Terrible call. I even texted the group. I said, my goodness. Manning has it, gives it off to Smith. They're trying to get it to Shope over in the left corner. He's 2 for 2 from threes. He's only taken 2 shots. He needs to, Fairview needs to find a way to get the ball in his hands. Reese now up top to Manning. Now over to Daly. Fairview being very patient, but at this point, with 2 minutes left in the third, you got to start chiseling away at this lead. Nice move. Shope puts it off the glass and in. Shope now with 8. 41-30. McGuire. The Minix. Ooh, Minix maybe got away with the travel there. Tussey in the lane. Feeds it back out to Johnson. Johnson stops just inside the free throw line. Can't get it to go. And Fairview's going to dispute that rebound, and I do believe that was out on East Carter. Should have went back to Fairview, but officials thought otherwise. Fairview's bench going crazy, and I think they have a valid argument. Down low, Cooper spins in the lane. Tough shot blocked by Manning. Cooper gets the rebound back, and it's taken away by Shope. What a defensive stand there by the Eagles. Shope gives it off to Smith. Cross-court pass. Daly drives. Puts off the glass. Can't get it to go. Another defensive rebound there for East Carter. One and done for Fairview. McGuire picks up his dribble. Tough shot, hits. 4 points for McGuire, and the lead goes back to 13 at 43-30. We're under 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Smith up top, gives it off to Manning. Manning over to Reese. Back out to Daly. Daly splits the double team in the lane. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound goes off to Johnson. Johnson gives it off to Tussey. Tussey will fire from midcourt. It won't count. It misses anyways, and we'll go to the fourth quarter. East Carter leads over Fairview 43-30. Be back here on Kool TV.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table here in downtown Grayson, Kentucky. We're on the campus of East Carter High School. We're ready to start quarter number 4, 43-30. 8 minutes to go on the scoreboards to our left and right. Of course, this will be our final regular season game, or final basketball game of this school year. We'll be back in December for a home game. That's a long layoff, and another season down, James Collier. Another season down, Trey Collier. I think we should all celebrate with James's wife's baked beans. Down low, Johnson gives it out to Minix. Now Tussey has it, guarded closely by Smith. East Carter not going to be in any hurry offensively. Oh, nice steal there by Daly. Daly doesn't have the numbers. We'll see what he does here. Drove the lane. That was probably not a good idea. There may not be a player in the 16th region that has more length than McGuire. Manning gives it out to Smith up top. Smith's going to direct some traffic. East Carter been in 2-3 zone the whole way. Actually, they've been in 2-3 zone for the last 4 or 5 weeks. Almost a turnover there. Fairview can't afford a turnover here. You're going to have to start doing something offensively to get back in this game. Fairview with only 8 points in the third quarter. Smith looks to drive. Lets the defender flying by. Good job by Johnson, though, recovering. And he'll give it back out top to Daly, and they'll reset. Fairview has had the ball over a minute, still no points. Shope finally gets it. 3 in the air. Good. They got to get him the ball. Somebody has to give Shope the ball. He's 3 for 3 for 3-pointers, and somebody's got to get him the ball. Tussey walks this one across the lead back down to 10 at 43-33. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sparks Funeral Home, 203 West Main Street in Grayson, caring for our community, locally owned and operated. Sparks Funeral Home of Grayson. Down low, Cooper can't get it to go. That's the second straight time Manning stood his ground and played very well defensively. If you're Fairview, this is a must-scoring possession. 6:18 left. It may seem like, oh, that's an eternity. Yeah, in the NBA and college basketball, not in high school. That's not an eternity because there's no shot clock. Steal. And a turnover. Fairview now with numbers. Man needs to take this one all the way, and he will off the glass and in. Leads down to 8. You see, you got a team with a lead, 2.5 minutes left. They'll hold the ball until they get fouled. Now we get a foul underneath. Foul will go against Reese. That'll be his first and team first. As McGuire checks back in, he'll have Cooper's duties. So it looks like Coach Cole Brammer going with a little bit of a smaller lineup. Tussey has it over in the right corner. Down low to Burton. Burton backing against Reese. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound goes off to Reese, who gives it off to Smith. Another huge possession here for Fairview. Manning up top. Gives it off to Daly. Now Smith over in the right corner. He can hit those shots. Instead drives. Cross-court pass. Shope wants another one. No good. First triple he's missed tonight. And the ball's knocked out of bounds by Smith, and it'll go back to East Carter. If he'd have hit that one, that was a heat check right there. Tussey walks this one across. McGuire now. East Carter's went several minutes now without a basket. Tussey looks to drive baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Another defensive rebound there by Manning. Shope inside out. Manning over to Shope. Down low to Reese. Reese puts up a wild shot, no good. Rebound goes to Manning and puts it in. The lead is down to 6 at 43-37. Interesting to see if Coach Cole Brammer lets this play out or calls timeout. I'd say he'll call timeout, and there it is. Timeout, East Carter. See if it's a 30 or a 4. Full timeout, we'll take it with him. Be back here on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table here on the campus of East Carter High School. Fairview has sliced this lead down to just 6 at 43-37. 4:22 left. Fairview's got time here. East Carter needs to find something offensively. Johnson has it over in the left corner. Back out top to Minix. Minix thought about it. Good defense there by Shope and feeds it out to Tussey up top. Johnson gets it off to McGuire. You can't leave him open. 3 in the air is good. A Malone Funeral Home 3 for McGuire. Brings his total up to 7 and puts the lead back to 9 at 46-37. Reese up top to Smith. Over to Shope, down low Manning. Manning, wraparound pass, left corner 3. Reese, no good. Rebound goes off to Burton, and it goes off his fingertips. And it should have been over the back against East Carter. And we're going to get timeout, 30-second timeout by Coach Cole Brammer. I don't know how that wasn't an over and back against East Carter. It was very close. I think his feet went in the front court, but the ball was still in back court. I think that was the case there. I think. We'll have to go back and watch it. So, of course, you can see the 16th Region Basketball Show on Sunday, February 23rd at 6 o'clock. And it'll be me and James and Coach E and I believe Coach Baker will be there and Coach Bradley will be there and Jacob Hankins will be there. And we will pick our winners from each district in our tournament field for the region tournament and get you set for a very interesting and absolutely exciting time down in Moorhead. Of course, district tournaments begin Monday, and it's winner you go home. It's essentially just a giant tournament, no matter what. You win, you lose one time, unless you're in the district championship, you're done. Tussey gives it off to Minix up top. East Carter holds a 9-point lead at 46-37. Of course, if you're interested in sponsoring the 16th Region Tournament, we still just, I don't know how many spots we have. It's very limited. And if you're interested in getting a spot, you can contact me directly or James Collier or call the station and Jim Forrest will answer the phone. Just shoot me a message. And easily on Facebook, or if you have my cell phone number, whatever, is we're going to get a hard foul on Smith. Smith will go to the line to shoot 2, and first one's away, and it is good. Of course, me and James haven't done a TV show since back in early December. We were sending off Raceland's football team to the state championship game. And it's about time the public got them. We got to give the public what they want, and that's a dose of me and you. Tussey has it. McGuire up top. 2:50 left. The lead's at 7. 46-39. Tussey inside out. Johnson. There's that senior leadership. Could have easily shot it. But if he had made it, great. If he missed it, East Carter's not able to waste another 30 seconds like they're doing right now. Tussey just dribbling around. Manning tries to go for a steal, and he's got it. Manning racing in the front court. Puts off the glass. It's blocked by Minix. Tussey has the rebound. Tussey needs to give this ball off. The ball will stay with East Carter. The officials are giving Fairview's bench a warning. I thought that was easily East Carter's ball. We call how we see it here at Kool Hits. That's just the way it is. And somebody mumbled something over on the bench, and the official wasn't having it. Tussey puts between his legs, guarded closely by Smith. Gets a step inside out. Johnson, now he'll back it out. And double dribble, sure did. So East Carter's turnovers go into double digits with that one, now up to 10. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, Pure Point Auto and Green at Grayson Funeral Home, Jason Greer, attorney at law, Sparks Funeral Home, and Ison's Cards and Collectibles. And listen, I will make sure that your ad is shown at very good times on the broadcast. You know how I know that? Because I'll be there for the 16th region tournament in its entirety. Me, Kent Robinson, Coach E, the whole crew, Kool Hits crew will be down in Moorhead during the week of the regional tournament. And, of course, Coach E can't wait for the hospitality room. And this one's lost. Another turnover. Oh, East Carter very fortunate there. They're going to have to do something offensively. Johnson just dribbling this out to Tussey up top. Tussey out front to McGuire. McGuire will drive, puts up a shot that is no good, but they're going to call a block. So 2 shots from McGuire. Second team foul against Fairview. 53, just under 54% free throw shooter. He says, take that. That looks like 100%. McGuire hits number 1. Thomas Burton. Second one hits also. Daly in the front court. The lead is swollen back to 9. A minute left. Manning in the lane, off the glass and in, and has a chance for a 3-point play. My goodness. I have Manning with 20. Not a bad night coming off the bench. Manning trying to convert the old-fashioned 3-point play. And does. Timeout Fairview. Full one will take it with him. Be back here on Kool TV.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table here on the campus of East Carter High School. Leads at 6, 48-42, 55 seconds remaining. And I guarantee Coach Cole Brammer put his best free throw shooters and ball handlers on the floor, which he has, with Burton, Minix, Thomas Burton, Tussey, and Johnson. Tussey inbounds and is immediately fouled. The foul will go against Turner. Of course, Fairview has fouls to give. That'll be number 4, though. I guess the 3rd. So still one more to give here. Tussey has it in backcourt, and last touched by Fairview. It'll go back to East Carter. Burton almost throws it away. Johnson somehow comes up with it. Man. And we're going to get a foul in backcourt. What did they call here? They're going to bring the ball all the way back here. I'm not sure what happened. What happened, James?
Foul here, so the ball is back there.
Okay, so they had the foul right before midcourt. So they bring the ball all the way back on the opposite baseline. Johnson has it and is tackled. Johnson lost the ball, but I still think he was able to break the plane for a touchdown. We'll walk the length of the floor and shoot the double bonus. Fairview was trying to foul. They were caught a foul there for a while, so they were just like, we'll make this one count. Johnson's versus the way it's good. (49-42), 42 seconds remain. Johnson trying to put this out to 8. Hard off the back of the rim, no good. Tussey almost had the rebound. Ripped away by Smith, right corner 3, no good. McGuire gets the rebound and feeds it off to Minix, but McGuire is fouled. And of course, Fairview, as always, shows good sportsmanship, helping McGuire up off the floor. Bunch of classy kids on the floor right now for Fairview, and gotten to watch them several times this year. Maybe not the year that they wanted, but, you know, it's easy to just, you know, say, hey, you know, it's just not our year, and just close up shop and say, yeah, that's it. But these boys didn't do that. As McGuire hits number 1, and you wouldn't expect anything different from a group of boys who come from Westwood. Leads up to 8 at 50-42, 33 seconds left. Same could be said for their opposition, East Carter. East Carter's had a very inconsistent year. They've had the highs of highs, a win over Lewis County at home, and they've had the lows of lows, a loss at home against Bracken County. But through and through, these boys have just kept getting better and better, and I think that it's more of a consistency thing for East Carter. Burton's going to be called for a foul. It'll be on the floor, and Fairview's not in the bonus yet. So East Carter, we're going to get timeout Fairview. We'll keep it right here. East Carter will have one more game after this. So, and you can see the 16th Region Basketball Show, 16th Region District Tournament Show, where me and James and Coach Baker and Coach E and Coach Bradley and Jacob Hankins will tell you everything that happens. We are going to tell you the future. Literally, we will tell you exactly what happens on Sunday, February the 23rd at 6 o'clock. Brought to you by Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwoods. Huge shout-out for them sponsoring the show. Didn't have to do it, but, of course, listen, if you're hungry and you don't go to Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwoods, you're really missing out. I have bought more Papa John's in the last 6 months than I have ever eaten in the last 6 years. Fairview with the ball, trying to get it in. Reese has it, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound goes off to Cooper, and we're going to get a foul in backcourt. So we'll walk the length of the floor. 22 seconds left. Of course, that show will be, well, is it a live show, James? Okay, we're doing a live show, so that means Jacob will be nervous. Yeah. So Cooper going to the free throw line. First one's away, and it's good. I think Cooper always shoots better. His free throw on the season, not the strongest. As Johnson checks out here on senior night. Of course, this is not his last game. He'll have hopefully more to come, at least one more to come when they go to Elliott County and take on Morgan County in the first round of the 62nd District Tournament. Cooper hits number 2. He shoots better free throws when I'm watching. I don't know what it is. He shoots better free throws when I'm watching. Now Cooper will check out. The crowd comes to their feet below us. 55-42, 22 seconds left. All indications that East Carter is going to finish their final home game in style with a victory over a 16th region foe. Manning, not a shot he's real familiar with, but he is fouled on a three-point shot. Boy, boy, boy. Coach Cole Brammer not going to be happy about that one. He just looks at the ground. I was watching him down here. He just looked at the ground. Because Burton can't believe it, but the thing about the foul on a three-point shot, what a lot of people don't understand is you have to allow the shooter to land. You can't, if the shooter lands on your feet or anything like that, I'm not saying this is the case, but a lot of the three-point shots that are called fouls, especially in the college or NBA, it's because they didn't give the shooter enough room to land. People immediately will say, oh, he didn't ever touch him. Well, you still have to give him room to land. That's where the foul came from, and that's why people get upset when it's a late whistle. So Manning right now 0 for 2 at the free throw line on this trip. 14 seconds left. Make or miss here, I'd be surprised if Fairview fouled. In and out, no good. Rebound goes off to East Carter. The Fairview's going to call off the Dogs here. And that's going to be your final. 53-42 win for East Carter on their home floor, the final game here in the 2024-2025 season. We'll take a break and be back here on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back out here on Kool TV, of course, as we are tallying up stats and getting together everything we need. Just an early indication, looking at some of the scoring in the first half. Manning led all scorers coming off the bench for the Eagles of 21. And went 0 of 3 there at the free throw line at the end. That was the only 3 free throws Fairview missed all night. So just look at early indications. Of course, Tussey finished with 11. Cooper had 7. I have Johnson with 7. Burton in double digits with 10. Shope had a great game. Daly had a great game. Of course, they were led by the game's leading scorer, who came off the bench for the Eagles and expectedly coming off an injury and different things like that, and trying to ease him back into things, and with Manning with 21. So we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at final stats here with James Collier on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Back out here on Kool TV now, joined by meteorologists. So you're going to take a break from meteorology over the next week, it looks like. And statistician, sports director, gearing up for the show Sunday, gearing up for district tournament, gearing up for region tournament. But we had business to take care of here in Grayson tonight. And East Carter comes out with a win, a tough win over a very gritty Fairview team who brought Manning off the bench. Man, they played well.
They did. I want to point out something. I did hit the forecast again.
What was the forecast?
I said 2 to 3 inches, and it was right on.
I think we had 3.5 in my house.
It was Well,
I'm just kidding.
It wasn't the doomsday effect that some people said it was going to be, which just never is. But either way, let's take a look at our stats here in this one. For Fairview, 15 of 39, 38.5% from the field. They go 42.9, 3 of 7 from long distance, 75%, 9 of 12. Only 3 free throws they missed all night was those last 3 that Manning missed. 15 rebounds, 7 turnovers in the contest. East Carter, 20 of 43, 46.5%. They go 5 of 10 from long distance. They were 8 of 10 from the charity stripe. And a big number I know that Cole Brammer is going to circle on the outcome of this game. 32 rebounds. They had 12 of those on the offensive glass. 10 turnovers for the Raiders in the winning effort. But when you get 12 offensive boards, and I'm going to double check something here before I throw this out there. You got Thomas Burton, 8 rebounds, 4 of those on the offensive glass, 2 from Quentin Johnson, 2 from Alan Cooper. That's huge. It's those second chance opportunities that you give yourself to do something with it. Jace Manning leads all scorers with 21 points, 4 rebounds. He was 8 of 12 from the field, 66.7%. Was a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line until he stepped to the line on those last ones, missing those 3. Aiden Daly goes with 8. Tevin Smith has 2. And that's the only scoring. Oh, Eli Shope, has 11. For the Raiders, 2 players finish with 11 points. Caden Tussey goes 11-6 tonight. Colton McGuire, 11-5. Grant Minnick stumps in 6. Quentin Johnson has 7 points, 5 rebounds. Alan Cooper, 8 points, 3 rebounds. William Burton, nearly a double-double. He had 10 and 8 in the winning effort for the Raiders. So good final game on the home court here for the seniors of Quentin Johnson and Alan Cooper. Now time to make the trip up to Sandy Hook and get into postseason play in a winner-go-home game next week against Morgan County.
Yeah, and I think East Carter knows what's on the table. I think they know what's at stake, and I think that they, this game that they played against Morgan County 3 or 4 weeks ago, but it's on the short list of memories. That's something that you don't forget. A team coming in here that's hard to do. You've seen some of the best teams come in here this year and struggle. We saw Boyd County for a long time not be able to put it in gear on this floor. We saw Raceland have to go to overtime with East Carter. This is a tough place to play historically for some of the better teams. Morgan County came in here and thumped them. Yep. Let's just call it what it was. Morgan County came in here and they thumped East Carter, and something different will have to happen if East Carter is going to punch their ticket to the regional tournament. So, of course, this is not our last broadcast of the basketball season. James Collier is going to call the entire 63rd district. We're going to cover the entire girls and boys regional tournament. But tomorrow I'll be at KCU for a men's and women's doubleheader as they're going to take on Montreat. And, of course, you can see all the action right here on Kool TV. The games are at 2 and 4 o'clock. We'll go on about 15, 20 minutes before the game begins and bring you all the action there. And, of course, there's some people here living in Grayson love watching KCU athletics. I'll be on the call there along with Trey Collier and Jacob Hankins. So still waiting on Coach Cole Brammer down at the WUGO broadcast table. One last time here, though. On Sunday, we're going to do a 16th region basketball show, and we're going to break down each district, girls and boys. We're going to predict our district winners. We're going to predict who's going to be in the regional tournament. Are we predicting the region winner?
No. We'll do that the following Saturday.
So we're going to wait and do that in Moorhead. We'll do a live show in Moorhead. That'll be most of the same people. I don't think Coach Baker will be there, but it'll be most of the same people that you'll see Sunday. The show will be live. This will not be a tape show, so you can tune in Sunday, February 23rd, which is this Sunday at 6 o'clock right here on Kool TV. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll talk to Coach Cole Brammer here on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Back out here on Kool TV now, joined by Coach Kool Brammer. And, Coach, it's one of those games where you expected your team to come out flat. It's senior night, a lot of festivities going on. They got a big crowd over here to our right above the goal, but your team came to answer.
Well, you know, it was one of those things, like I just said to the team, you know, I didn't feel like we had our A game tonight, but that really don't matter this time of year. You do whatever you can to scrap and claw out a win, and, you know, I would have liked to have seen there one time. I think we got the lead to 15. You know, it would have been nice to go ahead and, you know, kind of push that on out there and end it, but like I told Coach, also at the same time, you know, some of these late game situations, working on those out of timeouts will, you know, could potentially pay off for us next week, because, you know, that's going to be a, you know, we got a task at hand on Wednesday, and it's going to be a dogfight. So you got to get yourself ready for that, and hopefully one of those will pay off. But I credit to our kids. Like I said, I didn't feel like we had our best energy tonight, regardless of what that reason is. But you know, we're able to get the win, and now you got to just move back on, get back on to Morgan County, and get focused back in.
You're gonna love what I'm about to say.
Let's hear it.
Just about 3.5 weeks ago, Morgan County came into this arena and thumped East Carter
on
their home floor. Mm-hmm. How do you recover from something like that and go play on a neutral floor?
Well, you better find out who you are real quick, and you know, I really feel like that was one of those games where. And not taking anything away from Morgan County, give Morgan County a ton of credit. They come in here and they really took care of business that night. You know, we were coming off the Elliott County win, and I don't know that we just didn't have our. Hopefully, we didn't have our best stuff, and we can find a way to have our A game there on Wednesday night. And like you said, we should have a lot of motivation to you know, to show up and be ready to play the game, because I have. That's not who we are, and you know, a second opportunity at a team's always what you want.
Coach, you've done enough interviews this year. Everybody's heard from you and Coach Tim Champlin enough.
Yeah,
we appreciate you for another year, Coach, down here, and hopefully many more to come. And this is going to wrap up our coverage here at East Carter for this 2024-2025 winter season, and it's just been a great ride.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys and what you all do. I know. You know, I know what you guys do is a tough deal sometimes, and you probably don't get enough credit. But we appreciate you guys coming out here and being here for us and supporting us, and first and foremost, you know, promoting our student athletes. You guys do an unbelievable job of that. Plus, you know, there's people who are, you know, for different reasons aren't able to make these games, and they want to watch just as bad as anybody else, and you guys provide that for them. So again, we appreciate what you do, and you know, from East Carter, you know, it really does mean a lot, and you know, we look forward to getting this year in, and let's get on to next year now. After that, we'll welcome you guys back.
That's Coach Kool Brammer, the East Carter Raiders. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
As always, I want to thank my sports director, producer, and statistician, James Collier, and his son, Trey Collier, who works camera. He was something you didn't see on your film. Trey was down on the floor before the game with his camera. That's what makes Kool TV special. We're able to go the next mile for our student athletes, and it's just one of those things where anytime we can spotlight any of the kids in our area, we will take full advantage of it. So one final time, East Carter has defeated Fairview on senior night here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders basketball broadcast live on Kool TV. This presentation of East Carter Raiders basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.